right now. One concerns mental health, and the other one concerns my orphanage. And I never forget why I started. I never ever forget where my journey began. I have dealt with racism, anti-Semitism most of my life.
Our guest today has forged some incredible paths from building a massive network, supporting people, and understanding what makes them special. She has her own show, which we're going to figure all about and understand what, who, what, where, and why makes her uniquely special. Her name is Rachel Beck. Hello, welcome to the show, Rachel. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Aron, or good evening, and thank you so much for having me on your show. It truly is an honor and privilege. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Rachel, what is the biggest obstacle in life you've overcome?
The list is very, very long, Aron. I've been trying to survive since I'm
Okay.
I've been trying to survive since I'm 2 days old. My mom died 2 days. I'm an orphan. I was born in Tamil Nadu, India. My mom died 2 days after giving birth, and I'm looking for my biological father. I was adopted by an incredible family from New York. I have dealt with racism, anti-Semitism most of my life. It's not easy being an Indian Jewish woman. I battled a disease for 20 years called endometriosis. I even donated one of my ovaries to science to help find a cure. I've been through it, Aron. I shouldn't be here. I've had 3 near-death experiences. I know that I'm still here for a reason.
Wow, that's a lot. How do you survive all that today, you know?
Honestly, and that was a fabulous question, Aron. Some days I don't even know. I'll be honest with you. Because that's just what you heard is 1% of my story. I have
Mhm.
survived attempted kidnapping. I have where somebody held on to me. I survived 2 attempted rapes where 2 men had to step in and have me rescued at each situation. I've been through it.
And having a visual impairment myself, people ask, how do you do what you do, Aaron? How do you survive? And that's the question, like, how do you do what you do? Because you're supporting people, but yet I presume you're supporting your own self through your own journey as well.
You have to. Right? I always tell my network, it starts with us, right? We're working from the inside out, right? And it's
Mhm.
a conscious choice. There's days I have to remind myself, but there are 2 things that I'm working on right now. One concerns mental health, and the other one concerns my orphanage. And I never forget why I started. I never ever forget where my journey began.
So the journey you've experienced, do you sometimes wish you hadn't experienced it? Because in my experience, I wish I could see, but I can't see, and that's the physicality I have. So do you wish you hadn't experienced everything you experienced up to now?
I think honestly, Aron, it made me who I am. Do I wish I would have gone through some of those experiences? No, I don't wish them upon. And like I said, this is 1% of my story. So, no, but
Mhm.
I think it made me who I am.
And in making you who you are, what are you in some way?
I am trying to help as many people as I can on this planet. That's what I'm trying to do. People need serious help right now. 99% of my network is suffering right now from very serious things.
Wow. You just don't think it because when you see someone in the skin like I see you and you see me, it's like they're fine, they're perfect, but inside it's a complete different roller coaster.
And that's something, Aron, that I've been trying to teach people for years, to not make assumptions just because people look, you know what I mean? And you can't. I dealt with that when I battled endometriosis. That's a disease that you can't see, right? It's an internal disease. And when people say, "Oh, well,
Mhm.
you look okay," I'm like, and I want to say, you can't see my inside. You can't see what's going on or what I've battled for 20 years. So it's exactly what you're talking about. People are quick to make assumptions. They're quick to criticize. They're quick to judge. People judge me all the time, Aron. All it's part of what I do that I deal with. I deal with a lot of criticism, judgments, condemnation, and I'm working very, very hard, and I hope one day all that's going to go away.
That's a lot for someone to take on, and you probably feel tired of the back and forth of trying to. I'm going to say the word prove, but prove probably is a small word to describe what you've gone through.
And I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anybody but myself. I only compete with myself. And I played sports my whole life, so I understand competition. Some of my best lessons came from sports. But sincerely, Aron, I get up every day, I hit the ground running, and I compete with myself. I look and work on what could I do better yesterday than today.
You did sports. What kind of sports did you do?
Everything. Okay, so you're gonna love this, Aron. So I played. I ran track and field in high school.
Mhm.
I ran the 400, the 100, the relay, the 200. I also was a quarterback of a football team for a fun social league when I was about 19 years old. I played baseball during the summers. I love sports. I've been involved with sports my entire life.
What do you love about sports?
It's the lessons, right? Every lesson that you learn from playing sports is applicable to your life. Teamwork, showing up for people, even when you feel like you can't. You're having that bad day, you still show up. You show up at the game. You learn a lot
I,
about people through sports. You learn about their competitive drive, right?
mhm.
So I sports has a tremendous amount of lessons.
I have this. I can't get this image out of my head. You as a quarterback. Tell us about that.
Oh, it was a fun social league. When, like I said, I was like 18 or 19, one of those fraternity sorority, games when you played,
Mhm.
and very laid back, very casual, so much fun. So very, very fun. It's something that I've always loved to do. And Aron, like you said, you learn a lot. There is You get that drive, but you really fully understand it. To me, it's let me give you an example, right? So when I ran the 4
Tune in on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Aron O'Dowd Show with the intuitive interviewer and host Aron O'Dowd. Each week, interesting and unique guests will share their journey in life and business. It's all about overcoming obstacles and challenges. Aron thrives to share it is possible to make the impossible possible.